Go for it.
All right. Hey, welcome to Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got my trusty journal here, and I brought a special blue notebook here that we are going to get to later. A couple surprises in store for today. I found this beautiful blue notebook full of gems while I was I've been cleaning out my closet, because as we may have heard or maybe not have heard, I am moving to Austin, Texas on November 1st. So with that move, I am selling everything. So I'm cleaning, getting rid of basically everything. And I found some real interesting stuff in my closet while I was cleaning. Now, people say, why Austin? Why, Joe, why are you going? First of all, mind your own business. But I will tell you, it basically comes down to quality of life. I want a better quality of life, and to me, this makes sense. I've got some good opportunities down there that I'll talk more about as they come to fruition. So it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a good move for me. Yes. How about some frequently asked questions? Are you still doing comedy? Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You're not going to make barbecue?
What?
You're not going to make barbecue?
No.
Okay.
Although, I might need a side job. And that sounds delicious.
Right?
Will I still be doing this podcast? Yes. There's a thing called there's not just podcast studios in Los Angeles. There are other I'll still be with All Things Comedy, but I will be in another studio, and I'm going to see if I can dress it up like this one. I want red curtains and all. But yeah, so we'll see about that. So there's probably going to be, we're probably down to about 5 podcasts left here. And with Aaron. So, but we'll talk more about that later. We're not leaving yet. We still got some episodes to go here. It's not time to kiss and hug yet and cry. It's probably gonna be crying from Aaron. He's a big crier.
Guilty.
But yeah, I can't. So I'm moving, and you can't bring your stuff. It's way too expensive to try and drive a U-Haul from Los Angeles to Austin. It's 1,400 miles. Minimum move is like $2,000. I'm not gonna pay $2,000 to bring a dresser and a mattress in my bed frame. I'm going to sell that stuff and get new stuff. It's only stuff. We don't need to be hoarders. Some of the stuff I found in my closet was insane. Like, I keep the paperwork that you get when you take your car in for service.
Yeah.
I don't know why I need that. I think I need it.
Generally keep that in the glove box.
Yeah, I keep it in the closet in a folder. I feel like whenever you get because they always give you like a packet of papers.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if they're giving you a packet, it's important. Got to keep these papers, letting you know that they rotated the tires. It's important to keep track of that. So whatever. But yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's embarrassing, the stuff I found my sister's wedding invitation in my closet. She got married 4 years ago. The invitation also was not even opened. I didn't even open it.
But you did go?
I was there. Yeah, I was in the wedding. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need to read it. I knew I was invited. Your sister, you can assume the invite.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah. So, I showed up. I was there. I gave a speech and everything. So, yeah, almost 10 years here in LA. It's been a wild, fun ride. Really has. And I'll be back often. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever comes up. You know, I'm not... You know, Chad, JT, and Strider, we're still going to be doing things together. This isn't... you know, I've seen comments of people saying, like, this is... We're not breaking up. This isn't the fucking Beatles or something.
No.
You know, So, yeah, obviously the dynamic will be a little bit different, but not that different. So, you know, we all have our own journeys in life, and this is mine. So, suck it if you don't like it. That's all I could really tell you. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I got a place right on the river in Austin, right near downtown. So yeah, it'll be great. And in the meantime, if you need a blender, a toaster, a microwave, it all must go. Hit me up. $100 each. Blender, $100. Toaster, $100. Microwave, $100. How bad do you want it? Pay up.
It's got to be a hell of a toaster.
Well, yeah, I'm listing everything way too high. I'm selling my Dirt Devil vacuum for $200. Which brings me to this sucks for the week. You know what sucks? No one will buy my vacuum. I'm trying to sell it. It's a Dirt Devil. It's red. This thing's a classic. It'll last a lifetime. Price listed, $200. Way too high. It's now down to $50, and no one is still buying it. The price has come down 150%. Again, this is a Dirt Devil. It's a great classic brand. It sucks up all the dirt and dust. Somebody please fricking buy it. Facebook Marketplace. I sold my golf clubs, no problem. That's why I thought everything I'd list would go really quick. But
I feel like golf clubs are really easy.
Yeah, it was super easy. I got like 10 messages in like a few hours. But
selling a car online is a nightmare, though.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I went through Carvana with that, if anybody, or Carvana. Carvana, however they want you to say it. That's
Carvana.
Carvana.
Yeah.
They were great. But yeah, this other stuff I can't sell.
You think your car's in a vending machine now? That's their big thing.
Yeah, it might be. It could probably freaking fit in one. Prius C. It's a little shit car. But like, I'm trying to sell a 40-inch Toshiba television.
Might be tough.
Yeah, why? It's a nice TV.
How old is it?
Doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
It.
They've come down in price dramatically.
I bought it in 2012.
Okay.
9 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with a nice TV stand and...
Original remote?
Yeah, I have the original remote. It works good, and I'm original listing price $200.
It's a good price. Solid.
Oh, yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now it's down to $75. And there's no bite.
A steal.
But apparently people don't want them. Trying to sell a futon that I threw up on, that can be tough. Understandable. But the wood underneath is good. I think I could sell the frame. That's good wood. That futon frame. So, whatever. Man, I found some of the other stuff I found in my closet, like I keep, so a few years ago in softball, when I broke my arm, I had a cast, one of those fiberglass casts. Mm-hmm. So it was blue, and I actually had it cut off because I told them they wrapped it too tight. And they did, so they cut it off, and I actually kept it, and I found that in my closet. So I'm selling a cast. No, I'm not going to, but...
Is it signed?
No one wrote on it. No, I was too old for that. I don't want people writing on it.
I mean, let me just suggest you could fake some celebrity signatures on that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, this cast was signed by John Voight. I like how he pops in my head. Well, I just watched Varsity Blues again for the 700th time in my life. But yeah, no, I have a cast, a sling. I'm prepared for injuries. You have Band-Aids? I got casts. So I'm ready. I'm prepared to be hurt. Here, let's see. We got some fun emails this week as well. Now, we know me as a great impressionist. So I had an email saying, do your best Strider Wilson impression. Now, I should preface this by saying, now, me doing Strider, I don't, it'll be, I'll try it. So, like, yo, friggin' what up, man? Yo, what up? History is dank, bitch. You fucking bitch. No, I shouldn't. He doesn't talk like that. He certainly doesn't call people bitches. I'm gonna come back to that later. I'm gonna work on it in my head, and then we'll do another Strider impression later on. That's how that'll go. Now, let's see. I'm thinking about what I want to be for Halloween this year. It'll probably be nothing. I kind of stopped dressing up. Unless somebody invites me to a lavish party or something. But I was thinking back, one costume I never did that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be Shredder for Halloween. Cool. From the Ninja Turtles.
Totally.
but like really do the costume, like do it up big, like from the first, like how we looked in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe not use actual steel, but kind of make it look badass. I think that would be so badass. So, yeah, if anybody has good costume ideas for me, let me know. I think, I'm always down to dress up. Always down to dress up. I'm not driving anymore, so I'm taking a lot of car services. Okay, let's not try and sound fancy. I'm taking a lot of Lyft rides and a lot of Uber rides. And my thing is, you think you can relax as the passenger. I think you still need to be pretty aware with the way some of these guys drive.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are crazy. Like the guy today, he was doing a lot of these to people. It was like a 20-minute ride. He gave about 5 of those. For those listening, I'm doing the arm, the hand up kind of shrug, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" kind of a thing. But yeah, you got to be here because I've been in accidents in these things before.
Oof.
Yeah, I got rear-ended once, and so yeah, you have to be aware as a passenger as well. You can't just sit there and be like, it's not a train or a plane where you're out of harm's way. These guys drive like idiots.
Yeah, anytime I'm like behind a guy who has a Lyft or Uber sticker in their car and they make a bad move, I'm like, you drive professionally. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Idiots. So, now here's a great food email. Now, we talked about fast food chain Del Taco on the last episode. A guy wrote in and told me to... anything you order at Del Taco, you tell them you want it bold. Have you heard of this?
No.
And if you say that, like if you want a bean and cheese burrito bold, they'll put secret sauce and fries on it.
Ooh. I'm into that.
Oh, yeah, you better believe it. We're all into that. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now, this is one I want to know the secrets to all these places. This is great to know. Go give it to me bold. That just sounds so cool. I can't wait to try that. I want it bold. So does that mean I can get a chicken quesadilla bold? Yeah. Are you sure you want fries on that quesadilla? Yeah, I'm sure. And secret sauce, of course.
Is there anything you don't want fries on?
No.
Right? Thank
No.
you. Thank you.
I want it on everything. But oh yeah, so this blue notebook, just to give a little foreshadowing of what's to come. This is some of the first stand-up bits that I ever wrote.
Oh boy.
There is, well, yeah, oh boy is kind of the proper reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so a lot of these I dated them. They're from 2008.
Oh, wow.
And I'll be honest, I read through it. There's some good stuff in there. But some of it is very, I won't even read. But I think some of it's funny. And I did a good job of, even my writing back then, I knew you didn't want to do, well, actually I did this when I first started, but like I wrote a lot of, because I was in Chicago then, a lot of like local references and just things like people in Chicago would get. But I did enough writing of stuff then that was like a general, like wasn't just relegated to a certain area or demographic of people. As we'll see later when we read some of those. But yeah, and my clothes, I'm literally getting rid of 75% of my wardrobe. It's just it's a trash fire what I have in my closet.
What's the weather going to be like there in November and winter?
I think it's going to be, I don't know.
So yeah, I wouldn't get rid of everything.
Not everything, but I mean, I have stuff that's just like so stupid. I have like a yellow Tommy Bahama t-shirt with a dancing crawfish on it that says like crustacean sensation. You want it?
No.
All right. Yeah.
I like that you have it, especially given your crawfish history.
Yeah, that is, that's a good point. Yo, what up? I was a freaking crawfish man. This is Strider, fucking my dang fiance. So I'm working on that Strider impression. I think I'm gonna have it nailed down by next episode. But yeah, for a while. So I've been trying to sell my stuff for the last few weeks, but I actually have a friend that bought some of my stuff, and I gave her a discount on it, which brings me to Joe Code for this week. Part of Joe Code is always give your friends a discount. Like if you own a business or you're selling stuff to your friends, give them a nice friendly discount. I took a good $100 off for my friend. I only charged her $300 when I probably could have gotten at least $400 for my dresser and bed frame. You know, you got to hook your friends up when they're moving and trying to do stuff. Make it stress-free. You own a restaurant, you hook your friends up with food. My friend did that for years. Way too generous with that, he was. But yeah, giving your friends a discount is a good code to live by, I would say. Help each other out. It'll come back to you. What goes around comes around, kind of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I agree. Yeah. When you started saying that sentence, you gave her a discount. I thought you were going to say disc man that you found in your closet.
I do have a lot of CDs that I'm trying to sell. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, there you go.
If anyone wants a lot of Pearl Jam, there's a lot of Metallica, there's a lot of Blink 182, Nirvana, the Ramones. I have the live CD from Pearl Jam. Used to do this. I don't know if they do it anymore, and I don't know if any other bands have ever done this. They used to sell the CDs from the concert all the concerts they would do. Mm. So I have one. I have a live Pearl Jam CD from June of 2003. Yeah. June of 2003 from the United Center. I'll give that to you for a good deal, $500. So message me. They opened with Release. It's brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good call.
So.
Were you at that show?
Yeah, that was the show I was at. Nice. Yeah. So, and then you were just able to buy the show. You could buy the concert online. It was pretty cool on their website.
That's cool, yeah.
I wonder if they still do that. I don't know why they wouldn't.
I feel like they might. Yeah.
They probably do. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. The Offspring, Smash, Who Wants It? I got an email about because I talked about liking that era of music, like grunge, 90s alternative. What was my favorite Alice in Chains album? Whatever the one that had Wood and No Excuses, and some other songs. I didn't look it up.
I know Dirt is one of the big ones, but I don't know if those songs are on it.
Can you tell me what songs were on it?
I think that one might have like Man in the Box on it. That was like the first big one, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, I saw Alice in Chains a couple years ago. They said the new singer sounds great. They can't put together, and I've corroborated this with someone else. They can't put together a set list to save their lives.
What? It's just all over the place?
Yeah, it's a lot of deep cuts, and it's just like you got the hits. Play the hits. Especially it was a festival that I saw them at, so you only have an hour, man. Play the hits.
But the new singer is good?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
All right, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me in an email, what do you do all day? Hey, you know what? Whatever the F I want. What do you do all day? What does it look like I do all day? Freaking work out and eat and... Why don't you shut up? These personal questions. What do you do all day? All right, now I'd like to go into This Is Great for the week. I'm just messing with you, by the way. I do things throughout my day. I'm a big Mrs. Myers hand soap guy. I love my favorite scent is rainwater. Ooh, it's gorgeous. Smells like, I don't even know if it smells like rainwater. It just has a nice, beautiful, kind of like perfumey smell. Rainwater, just kind of a fun name. It's a nice blue bottle, and it just, I love washing my hands with that soap. Mrs. Myers rainwater scent. Doesn't get much better than that. And all right, with that, we are going to go to the stand-up notebook. Wow. It is now time.
Wow.
We are going to read some classic gems from the great year of 2008. And this is how we're going to end the episode. We're going to see All right, now let's start. Now I kind of used to write out like long form. I didn't I didn't write like notes when where I just would kind of go off them, or like nowadays I'll write a note and then I'm able to just kind of expand from there. But when I first started writing, I kind of wrote long. Okay, let's just try this one out. This is June 7th, 2008. So this is a little over 13 years ago. Well, let's see if this is funny.
Let me see where I was at that time. I was here in LA. work in Burbank, living and working in Burbank, and I was probably on graveyard shift, but about to come off of it.
Where, at Burger King?
No, at a film lab.
Oh, okay. All right, so here we go. I hate it when I'm walking around my house barefoot, and as I'm walking, I'll stub my toe on the leg of a chair or coffee table. Not just stub my toe, I'll hit something in full stride like I'm playing kickball in gym class. I always think my toe's broken because it's never a little pain, it always kills. Sometimes it's the big toe, and I'll curse the big toe out. You asshole, watch where you're fucking going. But sometimes it's the pinky toe, and when it's the pinky toe, I'm sympathetic to the pinky toe, like, "Ah, my poor baby, are you okay?" No matter what toe you boot against the table legs, I found that the best thing to do for it is to not cower like a wuss. What you want to do is go from the initial kick straight into a dance, and then after a minute of dancing, the pain goes away and you're ready to party. There's some good stuff there.
Sure.
There's
opportunity for act out.
Yeah, the pinky toe's a delicate little guy, so I think it's important to let him know if he messes up, not to, don't get too mad. The big toe's like the captain of the toes. I think he should know better.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be kicking coffee tables.
I think that's a Seinfeld thing, the toe captain.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, the big toe captain. I don't say I'm stealing
jokes.
Not.
No, you're not. You're not. It's parallel thinking. I find it interesting that you don't, because I tend to take it out on the object that I've kicked.
Yeah.
But you take it out on the toe itself when it's the big toe.
Yeah, unique take.
Yeah.
Okay, now, remember I talked about being in Tony and Tina's wedding?
Mm-hmm.
This is from August 25th, 2008. Okay. The cast of Tony and Tina's wedding was so fat, they should have called it Jenny and Craig's wedding. Some nights the audience was so crowded that in order to keep the flow of the show going, the cast didn't get to eat. On those nights, Tina and her bridesmaids made it a character choice to be bitchy because they were upset because they couldn't eat. I also was fat, by the way, so that's a dig on myself. I have pictures to prove it. This one's interesting. Do you know what Steppenwolf Theater is?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it's John Malkovich and other actors.
Gary Sinise, yeah.
Yeah. So they were right down the street from where we were while I was in Tony and Tina's wedding. So I always kind of had this thing in my head that they looked down on us, but they didn't actually know I existed. So, but here's something I wrote. I walked into Steppenwolf Theater and asked John Malkovich if I could audition for a show there. He said, "Well, do you have any acting experience?" I said, "Yes, John. I was in Tony and Tina's wedding just down the street here on North Avenue at Piper's Alley." And then John said, "North Avenue? No, I didn't ask where you pick up hookers." Yeah, I think these are pretty good. That's from October 9th, 2008. Just about 13 years ago. Not 3.
Was that based on a real interaction you had with Malkovich or no?
No, that was just something I made up.
Okay.
North Avenue is where the show was, and it was also a famous Woman of the Night area. And then this was just something I wrote and never finished. I caught my dad watching One Tree Hill a little while ago. I never elaborated on it. That was from September 4th, 2008. Huh?
It's kind of all you need.
Yeah, I think that's good.
It already paints a picture. It's like, oh.
All right. And I think maybe we'll close on this one. I recently had a three-way with Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. Gisele was on bottom, I was on top, and Tom was in the middle. We called it the Brady Bunch. Is that stupid?
Yeah, a little bit.
Whatever. I was trying to come up with jokes.
Sure. It's not easy.
I mean, that was from 2008. That's good for them for being together this long.
That's true.
They've been together a long time.
Yeah.
Some of these are so long. Like I wrote like a freaking essay. This is how I had to do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't. All right, we'll close on this one because this is I like this. This one's called Bad Breath. There are some people who have bad breath that you can smell from about 10 feet away. I don't know if people are actually sticking shit in their mouths or they're rummaging through the cocksucker. What?
What?
No, I think something got mixed up there. That's not right. All right, I think that's it.
How long does this span? How many?
I mean, these are all like from 2008. I mean, I have a bunch of things. All right, yeah, I think that's good.
How far in were you at that point?
This was my first year of comedy.
Oh wow.
And then some of this stuff is just like very talk about scratching my butt. Oh man. Yeah, no, that's good. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. We're good on the jokes there. I mean, those were some of the great bits written by me back in 2008. I guess we'll just close with this. You remember I described my perfect woman on the podcast. Someone said they really liked my take on the perfect woman. Now I'd like you to describe your perfect man.
Okay.
Good question. I would say someone just like me. I would say someone who is funny, charming, sweet, a real go-getter, a man with a nice shaped head, a guy with nice eyes, a nice shadow, a guy who can rock a vest, and then a guy who's a man of the people. And that's freaking what's up, dude. Yo, this is Strider. Fucking my dang fiance and shit. So that'll conclude this episode of Joe Code, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me through my old stand-up jokes. I hope they don't bomb over the airwaves. And if they do, whatever, it's my first freaking year of comedy jokes. So I think it was fun. So thank you, everybody. I'm Joe Marrese. This is Joe Code.